Act as if nothing bothers you. Good day, everyone. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Imagine walking through life with a mindset so strong that no obstacle, no setback, no negativity can shake you. Imagine facing every challenge with a smile, every critic with confidence, and every failure with the knowing that it's just a stepping stone towards success. That's the power of acting as if nothing bothers you. Now, let me be clear. This isn't about ignoring problems or pretending that life is always easy. No, this is about mastering your emotions, controlling your reactions, and stepping into a level of power that most people will never tap into. Because the truth is, life will test you. People will doubt you. Circumstances will try to break you. But your strength isn't found in avoiding these things. It's found in how you respond to them. See, most people allow life to dictate their mood. If things go well, they're happy. If things go wrong, they crumble. But champions, winners, they don't operate like that. They don't let the outside world control their inner world. They decide how they will show up, no matter what happens. So when challenges come, act as if they don't shake you. When people doubt you, act as if their words have no weight. When failure knocks at your door, act as if it's just another lesson on the road to greatness, because when you act strong, you become strong. When you act confident, you build confidence. When you act unstoppable, you become unstoppable. Now, I know some of you are thinking, but what if I really do feel bothered? What if I feel afraid, discouraged, or overwhelmed? Let me tell you something. Your feelings are valid, but they don't have to control you. You can feel fear and still act with courage. You can feel doubt and still move forward with faith. You can feel pressure and still rise to the occasion. The secret? Train yourself to respond, not react. Take a deep breath, hold your head high, and move with purpose. Because people are watching you. They're waiting to see if you'll break under pressure. They're waiting to see if life can shake you. And when you show up with strength, even when you don't feel like it, you send a message not just to them, but to yourself that you are built for this. So starting today, no matter what life throws at you, act as if nothing bothers you and watch how your world begins to change. Let's go out and make it happen. 1, control your reactions. Master your response to negativity and setbacks. 2, project confidence. Walk, talk, and act with certainty, even in tough times. 3, stay unshaken. Let no criticism, failure, or doubt break your focus. 4, turn adversity into strength. Use obstacles as stepping stones, not roadblocks. 5, train your mind. Teach yourself to remain calm and powerful under pressure. 6, lead with resilience. Show the world that nothing can shake your spirit. Control your reactions and you control your life. The way you respond to situations determines the quality of your experiences. Most people go through life reacting emotionally to everything around them. People's opinions, unexpected setbacks, even small inconveniences. They allow external circumstances to dictate their mood, their confidence, and ultimately their success. But those who truly rise above, those who achieve greatness, understand one thing: the power is not in what happens to you. The power is in how you respond. When something doesn't go your way, what do? Do you panic? Do you get angry? Do you allow frustration to take over? Or do you pause, breathe, and take control? The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't that one has fewer problems than the other. No, both experience challenges. The difference is how they handle those moments. Strong individuals don't react impulsively. They respond intentionally. Think about the last time you let something small ruin your entire day. Maybe it was traffic. Maybe someone said something that irritated you. Maybe a plan didn't go the way you wanted. And before you knew it, that one event shaped your mood, your focus, and your energy. Now imagine if you had chosen to respond differently. Imagine if you had taken a deep breath, let it go, and moved forward with the same level of confidence and determination. The day would have gone differently, not because the situation changed, but because you chose to stay in control. Emotions are powerful, but they should be directed by you, not the other way around. When someone criticizes you, you have a choice. Let it shake your confidence, or use it as fuel to improve. When failure knocks at your door, you have a choice. Let it defeat you or use it as a lesson to grow stronger. The ability to control your reactions is what separates those who crumble under pressure from those who thrive in any situation. Look at the most successful people in any field. They aren't the ones who never face challenges. They're the ones who refuse to let those challenges control them. They get rejected and they keep going. They face setbacks and they adjust. They hear negativity and they tune it out. They have trained themselves to control their reactions so well that nothing, absolutely nothing, can shake them off course. This kind of control isn't developed overnight. It requires awareness, discipline, and practice. It means catching yourself when you feel that knee-jerk reaction rising up and making the conscious decision to respond differently. It means choosing logic over emotion, power over panic, and focus over frustration. When you master this skill, you become unshakable. You walk into any room with presence. You face any challenge with certainty. You take on life knowing that no matter what happens, you are in control. And when you operate from that place of control, success isn't just possible, it's inevitable. Confidence isn't just something you feel, it's something you project. The way you walk, talk, and carry yourself sends a message to the world about who you are and what you believe in. People respond to energy, and when you project confidence, they see strength before you even speak a word. The problem is, most people wait until they feel confident before they act confident. But the truth is, confidence isn't a feeling that just appears one day. It's a habit, a choice, a decision you make daily, regardless of how you feel. Think about the moments when you've doubted yourself. Maybe you walked into a room full of successful people and suddenly questioned whether you belonged there. Maybe you had an opportunity in front of you, but hesitation held you back. In those moments, your mind tries to convince you that you're not ready, that you don't have what it takes, that you're not good enough. And if you listen to that voice, you shrink, you lower your eyes, you hesitate, and you give away your power. But if instead you decide to carry yourself with confidence, if you walk in with your head high, shoulders back, and speak with certainty, everything changes. People believe in those who believe in themselves. They respect those who carry themselves with authority, even if you don't have all the answers, even if you're still figuring things out. Projecting confidence makes others trust in your ability to handle the situation. And more importantly, it makes you start believing in yourself. Because confidence isn't something you wait for, it's something you generate. This doesn't mean arrogance. It doesn't mean pretending to be something you're not. True confidence comes from self-assurance, from knowing that no matter what happens, you can handle it. It comes from practice, from preparation, from experience. But even when you don't have all of that yet, you can still project confidence through your body language, your tone, and your presence. When you speak, speak with certainty. When you move, move with purpose. When you enter a room, enter like you belong there. Doubt is normal. Fear is natural. But neither has to control you. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't that one never feels fear. It's that they refuse to show up as anything less than confident. They refuse to let doubt dictate their actions. They refuse to let insecurity hold them back. Instead, they decide that no matter how they feel inside, they will present themselves as strong, capable, and ready. And here's the secret. When you do this consistently, something incredible happens. What started as an act becomes your reality. The more you carry yourself with confidence, the more you begin to truly feel it, the more you train yourself to project strength, the stronger you become. The world responds to those who believe in themselves. And when you make the decision to walk, talk, and act with confidence, opportunities begin to open and success begins to follow. Life will test you. People will doubt you. Situations will challenge you in ways you never expected. But no matter what happens, you must remain unshaken. The moment you allow circumstances to dictate your emotions, you give away your power. The moment you let criticism, failure, or rejection shake your confidence, you weaken your foundation. Strength isn't about avoiding difficulties, it's about standing firm in the middle of them. Every successful person has faced moments where they could have broken down. where they could have allowed pressure to defeat them. But instead of folding, they chose to remain unshaken. They chose to stay focused. They chose to push forward even when the odds were against them. The ability to stay steady in the face of adversity is what separates those who rise from those who remain stuck. Think about the last time someone's words affected you. Maybe they doubted your abilities, criticized your choices, or tried to discourage you. Did you let their words take root in your mind? Did you start questioning yourself? Or did you brush it off and keep moving? The truth is, people will always have opinions. Some will support you, some will doubt you, and some will try to tear you down. But none of that matters if you refuse to be shaken. Failure is another test of your ability to stay steady. When things don't go as planned, when your efforts don't bring the results you expected, do you let frustration take over? Do you start second guessing yourself? Or do you take a step back, analyze the lesson, and keep pushing forward? The strongest individuals are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who fail and keep going anyway. They refuse to let setbacks define them. They refuse to let obstacles become permanent roadblocks. To remain unshaken, you must train your mind. You must decide in advance that no matter what comes your way, you will not break. This means developing the ability to stay calm under pressure. It means not reacting emotionally to every challenge. It means standing tall even when life tries to push you down. You must cultivate the kind of inner strength that nothing can shake. Your presence, your energy, your attitude, these things tell the world who you are. When you walk into a room, do you command attention with quiet confidence, or do you shrink at the first sign of resistance? When things don't go your way, do you keep your composure, or do you let frustration take over? Every time you remain unshaken, you prove to yourself and everyone around you that you are built for success. This level of steadiness is not about ignoring emotions or pretending things don't affect you. It's about choosing how you respond. It's about deciding that no matter what happens, you will not waver. It's about knowing deep down that you are strong enough to handle anything. The world belongs to those who refuse to be moved by fear, doubt, or failure. Your mind is your greatest asset, but only if you train it to work for you instead of against you. Most people go through life letting their thoughts control them, reacting to every emotion, every doubt, and every fear as if they have no choice. But the truth is, your mind can be conditioned just like a muscle. You can train it to remain calm under pressure, to focus in the middle of chaos, and to stay strong when everything around you feels uncertain. Think about a time when you allowed fear or doubt to take over. Maybe you hesitated on an opportunity because you weren't sure if you were ready. Maybe you held back from speaking up because you were afraid of what others would think. Maybe you let a temporary failure convince you that you weren't capable. These moments don't just happen randomly. They happen because the mind has been left untrained, left to default to fear, insecurity, and hesitation. But just as the body can be trained to endure discomfort, the mind can be trained to handle adversity. The first step is awareness. You have to become conscious of the thoughts that are running through your mind. Are they empowering or are they limiting? Are they pushing you forward or are they holding you back? Most people don't even realize that their thoughts are their biggest obstacles. They think external circumstances are stopping them, but in reality, it's their mindset. The ones who succeed are the ones who recognize that and take control of their mental state. Training your mind requires discipline. It means learning to separate emotions from actions. Just because you feel afraid doesn't mean you have to act afraid. Just because doubt creeps in doesn't mean you have to listen to it. You have to develop the ability to pause, recognize when your mind is feeding you negativity, and choose a different thought. This is where real power comes from. The ability to think intentionally rather than react instinctively. One of the most effective ways to train your mind is through repetition. The more you expose yourself to challenges, the more mentally strong you become. The more you push past fear, the more fearless you become. The more you practice controlling your thoughts, the more naturally it happens. Success isn't about never feeling doubt, fear, or frustration. It's about learning to manage those emotions so they don't control your decision. Your environment plays a role as well. The people you surround yourself with, the information you consume, and the habits you build all contribute to your mental strength. If you're constantly around negativity, your mind will reflect that. If you fill your days with excuses, your mind will accept them. But if you immerse yourself in growth, discipline, and positivity, your mind will adapt to that too. The stronger your mind becomes, the less anything can shake you. When you train your mind to stay focused, resilient, and unshaken, nothing in life will be able to break you. Everything begins in the mind. The way you think determines the way you act, and the way you act determines the results you get. If your mindset is weak, your actions will be weak. If your mindset is filled with doubt, hesitation, and fear, then every decision you make will reflect that. But if you train your mind to be strong, focused, and resilient, nothing will be able to stop you. Success starts with the thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. Most people never reach their full potential because they never take control of their thinking. They allow their past failures to define them. They let other people's opinions shape their beliefs. They let temporary struggles convince them that they aren't capable of more. They live life reacting instead of intentionally choosing how to think and what to believe. But the ones who succeed, the ones who break through limitations, are the ones who understand that mindset is everything. They don't let their circumstances dictate their thinking. They shape their thinking to dictate their circumstances. Your mind will believe whatever you consistently tell it. If you constantly feed it doubt, if you feed it excuses, it will create more reasons to hold you back. But if you train it to see challenges as opportunities, to embrace discomfort as growth, and to believe in possibilities instead of limitations, it will begin working for you instead of against you. The problem is that most people spend more time programming their doubts than programming their confidence. They think about what could go wrong instead of what could go right. They focus on obstacles instead of solutions, and as a result, their lives reflect those thoughts. Reprogramming your mindset takes effort. It requires catching yourself when negative thoughts creep in and replacing them with thoughts of power. It requires disciplining yourself to push past hesitation and act with confidence even when you don't feel ready. It requires making a daily decision to focus on what you can do instead of what you can't. Over time, this builds a mental foundation so strong that no setback, no rejection, and no failure can shake it. Your environment also plays a major role in shaping your mindset. Who you surround yourself with influences your thinking more than you realize. If you spend time around negative, fearful, and complacent people, that energy will seep into your mind. But if you surround yourself with those who think big, take action, and push past limitations, that mindset will begin to rub off on you. Success leaves clues, and one of the biggest clues is that strong-minded individuals don't waste time with weak-minded influences. They protect their energy, guard their thoughts, and stay focused on their goals. Everything you want in life depends on how you train your mind to see the world. If you believe in possibilities, you will create them. If you believe in limitations, you will live within them. The choice is yours. And the moment you decide to master your mindset, you take control of your destiny. The way you carry yourself, the way you think, the way you respond to challenges, all of it determines the course of your life. You have the power to shape your reality, to command your future, and to step into the best version of yourself. But that power only belongs to those who decide to take control, those who refuse to be controlled by fear, doubt, and the opinions of others, those who choose to rise above every setback, every failure, and every challenge with unwavering determination. The truth is, life will test you. It will throw obstacles in your path. It will push you to your limits. And in those moments, you have two choices. You can shrink, complain, and let circumstances break you, or you can stand tall, adapt, and push forward stronger than ever. No one who has ever achieved greatness has done so without struggle. No one who has ever reached the top has done so without facing rejection, failure, and moments of doubt. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. resilience. The ability to keep going, to keep believing, to keep showing up no matter how tough the journey gets. Success isn't given, it's earned. It's earned through discipline, through persistence, through an unshakable mindset that refuses to give up. You don't need to be the most talented. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to be the person who refuses to quit. The person who, when knocked down, gets back up every single time. The person who sees failure not as the end, but as a lesson, a stepping stone, a necessary part of growth. Think about the strongest, most confident, most successful people you know. Were they born that way? No. They became that way through experience, through struggle, through continuously stepping outside of their comfort zones. They trained themselves to think differently, to act differently, to approach life with a mindset of power instead of weakness. That's what you have to do. You have to take control of your mind, take control of your actions, and take control of your future. This means no more excuses, no more waiting for the perfect moment, no more allowing fear to hold you back. If you want to change your life, you have to take action. You have to start showing up as the person you want to become today, not tomorrow. Walk with confidence. Speak with certainty. Face challenges with a mindset of strength instead of hesitation. Because the truth is, you are capable of more than you realize. You have everything you need within you to succeed, but you have to be willing to step into that power. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for someone to believe in you. Believe in yourself. Stop waiting for the fear to go away. Move forward despite it. Stop looking at challenges as reasons to quit. Use them as fuel to grow. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of the excuses you've been telling yourself. It's time to let those excuses go and understand this: life doesn't slow down for you to catch up. Opportunities won't wait until you feel ready. If you keep waiting, you will keep missing chances to step into your potential. The time is now. Not next year, not next month, not next week. Right now. Right now is the moment to make a decision to stop playing small, a decision to stop letting your emotions control you, a decision to start acting like the person you were meant to be. You have a fire inside you. You have the ability to rise, to lead, to inspire, to achieve things beyond your wildest dreams, but only if you decide to. Only if you commit to showing up differently. Only if you stop settling for less than what you are capable of. The world doesn't need another person full of potential who never acted on it. The world needs people who are willing to stand up, to rise up, and to make things happen. So ask yourself, what kind of person will you be? Will you be the person who hesitates, who waits, who lets life happen to them? Or will you be the person who takes charge, who takes risks, who refuses to let anything stand in their way? The choice is yours. The power is yours. And once you make that choice, once you decide that nothing will stop you, you will be unstoppable. Thanks for watching.